So Baker Mayfield, still part of the Browns, has been excused from mandatory minicamp. ESPN's Dan Graziano polled a number of executives. Most popular landing spot for Mayfield in the straw poll was the Seahawks. They don't seem interested in trading for him, but could, if he gets released, sign him to a low-end cost deal, add him to the quarterback room that includes Geno Smith and Drew Lock. Yikes, that's a scary room. Most likely outcome for both is that they get released. And that's Baker and Jimmy Garoppolo. And then a crazy thing at the end of that was trade them for each other. Browns get a better backup potentially if Watson gets the suspension that's longer than expected, and the 49ers would save a little bit of money. It's just a year and a year. It's about $9 million more for Garoppolo. All right, G. Bush. Graziano, most likely outcome, says is going to be released. I don't see the Browns doing that. Says most likely landing spot is the Seahawks. That I could see if they get a look at what Drew Lock and Geno Smith look like and go, whew, that's not great.
Man, I've changed. You know what? I was thinking about this, right? And this hit me. And I don't know, man. Sometimes, I just go off the emotion of it, man. And sometimes people be feeling like, you don't watch football and you just into like hating on people or you're a Baker hater or whatever. And I'm like, that's totally not the case. If you're a football fan and you watch the game and understand the game, you understand that there's certain landing spots that Baker Mayfield can be successful. And Baker Mayfield is one of the players that I really believe play off emotion. If you look at the quarterbacks traditionally, I think he has the emotional, they play well when they're under fire. They got the bullets running. Jim Harbaugh comes to mind. Jim McMahon is a dude that I think played that way. And I think Baker has more talent than both of those. So there's nothing more interesting to me than to see him play for Seattle. You know why? It just fits, man. The crowd is there. It's a frenzied crowd. They got a home field advantage, right? Baker fits right into that mentality, right? The mentality of, are we hard-nosed up here? We kind of, Pete Carroll kind of does the same thing. He rubs some people the wrong way. But I can see Baker Mayfield up in them highlighter uniforms, right? Throwing the ball up to DK Metcalf. Kind of, come on, man. You got to think about it. Baker come out, throw for 250. DK Metcalf catch a long touchdown pass. They run the ball well. And the crowd, he up here hyping the crowd up. He got his eye black on with his shield, and he's amping them up. Man, he can find that's a spot. That's a spot. I'm telling you, if he get up there, he's a dude that can get 9 wins in Seattle. Because that's the way he going to play. That's just, he fits the way the city is, and they would love him from day one. If you plan on coming out here with Geno Smith and Drew Lock, that means to tell me you ain't trying to win. They ain't winning nothing. They're not. You're not trying to win no games if you come out there with them. I still think that's a good spot for him, and I think he could be fairly successful